And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
In that game against the Rockets, that will be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Brooke Lopez is out there with Kenyon Martin. And it's Young Shi in at the 3. And for the Hornets, P.J. Washington out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Williams. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Miller in at the 2-guard spot. It's game 1 for both teams, Clark. Preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
Oh, got that one up quick.
His improving ability to pass has made Dinwiddie scary with the ball in his hand.
And Williams punches it home.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Torres with the drive, up and in on the layup. He's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Miller, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Good cleanup job by Williams that time, collecting the miss and then going right up for his own shot.
Dinwiddie passes to Martin. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Dinwiddie, right side, over Rozier. No good, off the front rim.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Bridges passes to Washington. Now here's Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Washington. Bridges outside. Miller outside, from outside the arc. Washington outside. Goes up with it again, and the shot's good.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Lopez. Over Williams. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Washington finds Rozier. Miller outside. This one for 3. They get it back. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, I like the ruggedness that Bridges plays with. This guy's a load to stop and really can dig out those rebounds.
Lets the 3 fly. Hornets with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And one unfortunate distinction for the Hornets. Clark, the only NBA team to never win their division.
And to add to that, the second lowest number of playoff appearances after the Pelicans. And, you know, BA, with no immediate postseason prospects, Charlotte fans have to understand this is going to be a process that takes some time.
Now here's Miller. Pass to Bridges. Washington outside. Fires for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And the Nets call time here.
And they didn't look to score often off turnovers, finishing in the top 20 in the league in that respective category.
Here's Dinwiddie. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Martin to the wing on the left. Over to the wing. Pass to Lopez. Here's Young Chi. And again, unable to change momentum here. Charlotte leading by 7. Here's Williams.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
For a guy with his size, Mark Williams has tremendous agility, too.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And they're able to recover. Nails it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Hornets have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go.
Well, this team has to be rejoicing in seeing Williams succeeding like this at the offensive end. He's just attacking over and over again with great success.
Martin. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Up top, Rozier. Pass to Bridges. The 3 from Washington. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Dinwiddie passes to Martin. Here's Lopez. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
Just because Lopez is a big guy doesn't mean he can't knock that down.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They've got a 9-point lead. To the right side. Screen by Bridges. Rozier outside. Takes the 3. And Charlotte another 3.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Here's Young-Chi. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Young-Chi's got 5. Hornets leading by 10. Pass to Bridges. Here's Miller. Williams controls the rebound and the putback.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Lopez has gone 2 of 4 shooting. Dinwiddie against Rozier. On target from range. 6 points for him.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Knipples checked in for Rozier. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Martin, and he goes in for the dunk.
Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Hornets leading by 11. Miller outside. Williams finds Miller. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second chance buckets are killing them.
Puts up a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
To the paint. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Hornets lead by 12.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Lopez, and there's another one for Brooklyn.
And Lopez is mostly an inside or outside guy, but he'll take advantage at times of a mid-range J if he finds one.
Pass to Williams. Miller outside. Williams a screen on Dinwiddie. Miller can't get it to go.
They are winning despite his efforts. He's been off all night.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Launches it from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Knippel. No points yet. Bridges. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
We've seen it on certain nights, Clark. Mark Williams just owning the backboards.
Well, his combination of strength and length, BA, causes major matchup problems. I mean, he has a bunch of 20-plus rebound games. That's hard to do, even with all the shot volume that's taking place in the league right now. Even when you put a body on this guy. he's relentless in pursuing the arm.
The Wizards' shot is off. Charlotte leading by 12. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And the basket is good. Williams has got 18.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's the Wizard. Puts up a deep three. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Washington passes to Miller. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And the shot goes down.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Knippel. From deep. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Williams has got 22 points.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Williams grabs the board. Hornets leading by 13. Here's Knippel. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Miller against Dinwiddie. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got his second bucket on the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Some changes for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Bridges. Hawkins comes in for Washington. And it's Johnson in for Miller. And the Nets making a change here. 1:05 left in the first. Outside Johnson. Pass to Williams. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. 24 points for him.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Drills it from deep.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Williams able to quickly get to the rim, and that length of his helps.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 14. Dinwiddie passes to Niang. Here's the Wizard. The three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Williams. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That time the defense just a tad too aggressive, sending Williams to the line, where Marks improved over the years from that strike.
The free throw drops for Williams. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Right at 7 feet tall, you know what Mark Williams is out there to do. Rebound and score. But what impresses me the most is that he also manages to drop some dimes here and there, too.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2, Hawkins.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Demon going inside. It's been all about Mark Williams for the Hornets. And he's already notched. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Hornets so far.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the board for that entire first quarter.
We've got Grant Williams. He's out there with Williams. Johnson is out there with Knippel. And it's Hawkins in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. The lead now cut to single digits.
I can't find an excuse for letting Dinwiddie get this positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you're toast.
Pass to Williams. From behind the arc. They grab their own miss. Good on the bucket. Williams has got 29.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the left side wing. Here's Knippel. Here's Hawkins. No good with the triple. For three, Dimon. Up again. Here's the Wizard. Uses the glass on the layup. The Wizards got 11 points.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Pass to Hawkins. And here is Williams. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Allen. Here's the Wizard from 17. And it's Allen who slams it home.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
So it's the Hornets now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. And the ball out of play, the Nets will have it. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. Fourth, the Hornets.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Rozier, he's checked in for Charlotte. Launches a three. Dong-Shi, good. Give him 8 points now.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside Johnson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. The putback. Dinwiddie with a rebound. And here are the Nets now. This run now up to 13-2. Here's the Wizard. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists here tonight. Charlotte calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. Fourth and second chance points. And their team free throw shooting stats place them in the top half of the NBA. Those are solid numbers, but they struggle to nail down true consistency from the line.
And what saved them in a lot of games, the second chance points. They were relentless on the offensive glass. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." BA, back to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, appreciate the report. Knippel with a bucket.
With his ability to pull up and shoot it, Knippel gives defenders issues in the pick-and-roll game.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Tries to save it. Pass to Allen. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Dimon for three. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And that one's good. Dimon for three.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
And Charlotte making a change here. Washington's checked in. Charlotte trailing. Rozier outside. Pass to Johnson. Throws it up high, and Williams punches it home.
This is why Williams guys lob it his way. He knows what to do with it.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. The Wizard passes to Dinwiddie. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Williams with the screen. And here's Knipple from the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 7 tonight. The Wizard passes to Allen. Oh, Williams with the block.
With that 7'7" wingspan and how quickly he's able to pogo stick off the floor, Williams has all the making of a premier shot blocker.
Now here's Williams. Here's Washington. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
And Charlotte making a change here. Bridges is checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And so Washington nails both of them. Brooklyn trailing. Here's the Wizard. He's got 14, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the evening.
At the line for the Nets, Torres. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He gets them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Knipple. Rozier, the pass to Williams. And here's Washington. Rebounded by Lopez. There's the drive, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And credit the defense. It takes some guts to step in front of him, and he's going full tilt to the rack.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
Here's Knipple. Rozier outside. Williams passes to Rozier. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Knipple. 4-3. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
That shot wide open. Washington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's a stretch 4 now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's the Wizard. 14 points for him. Now Rozier. Pass to Bridges. There's the 3. Williams. The second effort. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got 35 in the game. Brooklyn calls timeout.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise for your honey bee.
He's checked in for Charlotte. And the Nets also making a change. Demon, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Lets it fly from 18, and he hits the jumper. 17 points in the game.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And it's Rozier with the ball for the Hornets. Washington outside. Pass to Johnson. For 3, Bridges. Hits the trifecta. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Getting Bridges something within the rhythm of the offense, I think that's good strategy, and I like it.
Torres takes it inside. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Johnson passes to Washington. Here's Knippel. 3-pointer, Bridges. And Charlotte, another 3.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Nets trail by 4. Pass to Demon. Fires from deep. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Knippel with the bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's the Wizard. He's got 14, Torres. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Charlotte leading by 4. Bridges passes to Johnson. Misses the 3.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for Johnson, and he makes both free throws. The Hornets with a lead. Miller, the pass to Bridges. They get it again. Here's Williams. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Williams has got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
He puts up a deep 3. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Miller, the pass to Washington. Pass to Rozier. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Hey, I saw that coming from a mile away. I tell you, Rozier wanted to rise to the challenge of their last 3 to see who owns the arc.
Here's the Wizard. 14 points for him. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after Charlotte's 3-pointer on the other end. Charlotte leading by 7. And he lobs it up top. Williams misses.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
And the basket by Bridges.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
The Wizards' shot is off. Well, the Hornets shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Three-pointer Rozier. The rebound by the Nets.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leads.
What a throwdown!
Number 00.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Here's Miller. Following the bucket by Brooklyn. For three, Bridges. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First one falls. Brooklyn making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just 4 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep. And it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Brooklyn Nets.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, that's all it takes to give up 1-3.
I love playing these types of defenses. I'm ready to lace them up right now and knock some threes down myself, Ernie.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Mark Williams, what a contribution.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
On the floor for the Nets, Brook Lopez is out there with Kenyon Martin. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie and Jiangxi in at the small forward position.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Pass to Bridges. The 3-ball. Rebound Brooklyn. Lopez has got rebound number 7 tonight. To the left wing. Bridges outside. From downtown. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And here's Charlotte now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Rozier can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Lopez. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Martin misses.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Miller finds Bridges. No good on the triple.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Brook Lopez, 4th.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
And, you know, Lopez to me is what you think of when you hear the term stretch 5, a center with some real deep range.
And Lopez drops them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Miller on the wing. 7 points in the game. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the lob. Lopez with the steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Dinwiddie, no good.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
3-pointer. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Rozier. Rozier's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dinwiddie's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Martin takes it in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Rozier from outside. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 11.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack. In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Bridges, left side. Pass to Williams. Out to Bridges. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Who's coming onto the court? It's your Hornets.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Young-Chi. Connects from downtown. Young-Chi's got 13 now. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Miller. 7 points in the game.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
And there it is for him.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside, Williams. To the middle. Washington passes to Williams. Miller outside. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 10.
Miller has shown that he's extremely comfortable letting it fly from deep. Not surprised he liked what he saw on that 3.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. quality shooting in the second half. Looking at the young forward, Brandon Miller. Just how high is this kid's ceiling, Clark?
I think he's got all-star potential. I mean, he's a multifaceted scorer, a really solid rebounder at the wing position, and a good passer. Just a good all-around player who I think is only going to get better and better as time goes on.
Sinks it from distance. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Pass to Youngshi, fires the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 8 assists here tonight. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Washington, right side. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Washington will match your threes because he's got game from outside.
Pass to Lopez. Over Williams. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lopez has got 14 points.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Miller. 10 points for him. It's Bridges on the wing. Clock at 6. Williams a screen on Martin. And Williams punches it home.
That's really well executed at the offensive end. Mark Williams set a nice, solid screen, and then guess what? He's scoring the ball as a result.
Lopez. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Rozier outside. And Charlotte, another three.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Brooklyn has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Dinwiddie finds Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
These are the games that you love from Lopez. He's looking fantastic out there.
Hornets trail by 4. Miller outside. Pass to Rozier. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Nets. Lopez has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Williams showing you really good defensive instincts right there. Nice job getting positioning to come up with the block.
Count it. He's got 12.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Here's Dinwiddie. The rebound by Bridges. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Rozier outside. Hits a three-pointer. Rozier's got 9 points here in the second half.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Back to Washington. Three-pointer. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Nets trail by 4. Torres. Here's Lopez. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Lopez has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Miller outside. Pass to Washington. Screen by Bridges. Now here's Rozier. The three is up. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Boy, the points really accumulating from three-point range. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he seems to only be getting better.
Here's Youngji. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Rozier. Here's Miller. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Now here's Miller. 15 points in the game. Rozier with a screen on Lopez. Here's Washington for three. Bridges. The rebound by Allen.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Pass to the Wizard. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Shoots over Miller. Allen can't get it to go. Charlotte leading by 6. Now Williams. He's covered by Dinwiddie. From the wing, Williams misses. Brooklyn has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Now here's Miller. Williams passes to Rozier. Over to the left wing. The three from Washington. Nails it from beyond the arc. Washington's got 12 points here in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Rozier finds Bridges. And here's Washington. Miller outside. Pass to Washington. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Boy, excellent vision that time by Bridges to be able to make that pass. Really good, unselfish play there.
Here's Lopez. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Miller with it. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Charlotte on top, up by 5. And we're coming. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Hornets. P.J. Washington out there with Knipple. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Williams. And it's Rozier in at the 1. That's the Hornets 5. Torres. Another possession. Another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Washington outside. No good from outside. Nets trail by 3. Here's the Wizard, Torres. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Outside Johnson. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. And here's Knipple from the arc. Charlotte again missing. Well, the Nets shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Torres. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. And here's Knipple from the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating to take the lead. Drops in the 3. And it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Timeout called, Hornets.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Charlotte's head coach was going over with his guys. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down." The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Rozier outside to halt the run. The rebound by Allen. Allen's Brooklyn leading by 3. Pass to Dimon. The 3 is up. Right wing. Here's the Wizard. Off target from outside.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Right side Johnson. Williams on the wing. Pulls it from 20. Yes! He nails it! Williams has gotten his first points in this one.
Talk about confidence and quick release. Love that Williams wasted no time letting that one go.
Offensive board. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Back to Rozier. Pulls it. The rebound by Allen. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's the Wizard. Knocks down the long J. And now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
I just love the ball movement.
And Williams with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Even though he's 6'6"-ish, Williams plays big inside. He's not afraid to go up against the
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo! And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Knipple with a bucket.
Yeah, consistency beyond the arc was a big selling point for Knipple. I mean, he's got really impressive accuracy.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Rozier outside. Washington outside. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the board. Allen, the pass to the Wizard. Torres. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. And it's Washington missing.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
For 3, Dimon. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Washington's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. The 3. The rebound by Allen.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
And another dime for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Outside Johnson. Here's Knipple. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. So for the Hornets, Mark Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Bridges comes in for Washington. And Brandon Miller subbed in for Rozier.
And primarily in college, Knipple was used as a floor spacer, a guy who is lethal from range. But he showed signs of being able to make plays and crash the glass as well.
Here's Martin. From outside, off the mark. Hornets trail by 7. Bridges passes to Johnson. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, I tell you what, you got to like the aggressiveness there from Bridges because he forced the defense that time to commit the foul.
Bridges hits them both.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent but played with a blue-collar mindset.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Miller finds Johnson. The shot. Charlotte again missing.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Pass to Knippel. From the arc. Brooklyn with the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Lopez passes to the Wizard. Martin outside. Launches it. Yet another assist.
He's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and commitment to keeping everyone else involved. Here's Knippel. Takes a three. Rebounded by Lopez.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Martin misses. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 11-point game. Pass to Bridges. Lopez with the steal. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. And he banks in the layup. Lopez has got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, you got to love how Lopez really puts himself in position to help his team wherever they need him. He works hard to contribute on every play.
Here's Knippel. Williams finds Miller. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Just 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Williams lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 45 points.
He's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And again, another assist.
The passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
Well, that one will put him tied for third in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen.
Yeah, 28 assists, and he's equaled some legends. Guys like Stockton and Kuzi, just to pick a few.
Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Terry Rozier comes in for Johnson.
The versatility of Dinwiddie. Boy, he drives it, passes it, and he can shoulder the scoring load when you need him to.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to the Wizard. It's Martin on the wing. And the shot falls short that time. Hornets trail by 14. Bridges passes to Rozier. Back to Bridges. Now here's Washington. Here's Rozier for three. Cleared away by Lopez. Here's the Wizard. Oh, he can't hit it.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The triple drop.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Martin inside. Another possession, another assist.
He continues to create and engineer good looks for his teammates.
And that last pass tied him for second all-time for most assists in a game.
Just a jaw-dropping performance, tying Kevin Porter's 29 assists from way back in '78.
Now Lopez. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. And another dime for him.
And he has passed his way into the history books. That assist putting him even all time for the top spot.
Easily one of the best passing performances we've seen.
And how about that? Matching Scott Skiles' 30 assists from 1990. Long time coming. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nets.
They looked to run any time they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And a solid start to the season series for them. They'll meet 3 times, and from the look of this first game, it looks like a very favorable matchup for them against Charlotte.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Wizards.
He was superb as a facilitator, really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
Now Washington, Brandon Miller. Oh, off target from downtown. Up top, Lopez releases yet another assist.
And the record is his alone. What a game for him.
Truly a game for the ages, as he has passed his way into history before our very eyes.
And to think that the high mark of 30 assists set by Skiles has been bested here tonight. What a game.
Changes for Charlotte. Johnson, he's checked in for Miller. And Knippel subbed in for Rozier. Let's loose for 3. That's off.
Good awareness and anticipation to get out there for that rebound.
Oh, he missed the jumper. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
It's money from deep. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Oh, he can't get the layup. Shoots a 3. Oh, the confidence. That was deep. Here's the Wizard from downtown. It's good. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And time to present our player of the game.